We're back. And gonna do the same thing we did about however minutes ago. It was
about an hour ago.
Make sure you line everything up.
I didn't do that. It's dark in
Yeah,
here.
let me put some light on there for you.
There's no light, I can't see.
How's that?
I don't know. Can't see, it's dark.
It's always dark.
More ways than
Work
one.
in the dark. Ooh.
It was going good until that synchro got in the way.
Ooh, let me push that back. Push this one back.
Push that one back, Fred.
There, that one's in there. Let me check the next one.
I mean, that one is in the wrong spot.
There we go. We have success. Except the rubber band's all
The rubber band's in the way.
buggered up now.
Buggered up rubber band.
I think I just cut that band and get it out of the way. But
I need it for the next one. So what was the interpretation of the ball in the spring?
it's just there to create some pressure.
It was there to confuse us. It doesn't do anything.
I think I have the pressure. We don't need any more pressure.
The spring and ball can most likely be left out, but we put it in there just for the hell of it.
Just for the halibut. Go back over here.
It appears to be some kind of a retention device
It gave us some tension.
with a hub that's pressed onto the main shaft that's not moving anyway. There's probably a pin buried up in there we can't see, or something else going on. But
Alright, off comes the rubber band.
either way,
We're ready for the next step.
even though it wasn't required, it is in there now. Okay, this is a synchro ring.
Really? I thought it was a brass ring or something.
It is. It's too big for my fingers though, but okay, that goes right like that. This is a gear.
Is it a gear?
It's a round gear with a lot of dimples on it.
Why is it got all those dimples?
There you go. Look at that.
Let me
Okay.
see.
Now there was a thrust washer of some type.
Well, there's definitely a... Is that something the bearing goes on? Ooh.
That's why you leave them as you take them off, see?
Don't even go there. Oh, you got the tab. Where's that tab go?
There's a hole that it
There's a
drops
hole.
into.
The tab goes.
Did you see the hole?
I see it
The
now.
hole and tongue?
Can I see the hole?
And then we have a snap ring.
Why in the world would anybody want to
That
learn
we're not
that?
going to put in the same spot as the groove, tongue and groove.
Why would anybody want to learn how to do this?
I don't know. They're cheap like me.
Yeah. Because most people would take this out, throw it in the
And put a real tranny in there.
put a real training back in. Ouch, that hurt.
Can you tell?
Or like the one guy says, why don't you take that transmission in that truck and take it to the crusher, and that'll be the best thing you could ever do to it.
Yep.
Well,
You
that
see the
floats
thing's
around.
been oversprung?
Yep, it's floating around. They're trying to squeeze it back together.
I'll try to get it back out.
I don't think that's gonna. It ain't coming out of there.
Okay.
It's just there to hold that damn washer in place. The washer's not.
All right, Fred says run it.
Get it. Let's
Fred,
go.
Fred knows
Keep
about
moving.
this shit.
I'm getting tired, man.
Fred's tired, so we're going to continue on.
That
What about this
that
piece?
and the gas my stomach is producing right now. It's just not so.
Yeah, I can't get any more air in here, Fred.
Damn
Okay,
barking spiders.
now this one here you can pre-assemble.
He's getting pretty good at this thing.
Workbench cleared.
Another spring.
Seal out of the way.
Another spring.
And another problem we haven't gotten to yet. Shift forks are going to be a pain. Okay. Now we have this piece here that we assume hasn't been moved yet. That's assuming a lot. We're also assuming these springs are the same because I didn't check before. Good, they look to be the same.
Very similar. Similar. Put the hook piece in.
Now remember, only professionals can do this, not normal people.
Yep.
It said
Yeah,
that right in the
the first
book.
time.
It said right there in the book. You have to buy a brand new one if it's disassembled. Because nobody is smart enough to put it together correctly. And it's including us.
That may be the case. We won't know until we get it together and run it. Although I suspect we're smarter than the average bear.
There's a bunch of snap rings here that might are supposed to be.
Didn't I say there was one that's supposed to be? And you didn't listen to me.
I think it goes here.
You didn't listen to me. I said something about a snap ring a few
You
minutes
have to
ago.
look in the comic book.
I'm getting confused. Tired and confused. It is correct.
Should be a thrust washer of some type.
Yeah, there's a thrust washer right in front of it too.
Where's it at?
I don't know. I'm thinking, hang on a second, I don't even know where we're at right
I
now.
don't even have a thrust washer. Yeah, but I don't have a thrust washer.
Look, you got 95, 96. I think that's where we're at now, right?
Yeah, in this pile. Didn't show a snap ring there. No snapping ring.
Okay.
There's a snap ring there that we put on.
Yep. Then we're good.
Snap ring down there.
No, look, right there's the snap ring.
That's on the reverse. We already did the counter shaft.
Oh,
We're
never
on
mind
the
then.
main shaft.
Okay, so it doesn't have one.
So where's the other snap ring?
I don't know.
This is counter shaft.
Yeah, you gotta find one. Weird.
Oh. We have an extra snap ring. My guess is it goes someplace important.
And we forgot it?
Something's got to hold this on. This gear's not just going to be floating here.
Okay, well then put the snap ring on that one.
If there's no thrust washer, you would have a thrust washer of some type. There's an offset in here too.
I think you have to put those in first, then put the spring on.
Yeah, it appears that these are differently made than the other ones.
Yeah, what I just say. At least one, leave one spring on, not the other spring. No, I like that the other way. Yeah, take them both out. You got to put them. Hang on, do them all three. Hold the all three, then put the spring in. I don't think that's gonna work.
It has to work. So it's made.
Look, do this. Take the spring back out. Take that spring out. Oh, never mind. I think you got it now. Yeah, I was going to say, lay the thing on its edge. Hook each one in.
Do I put it in the correct direction too?
Well, I don't know. Put each one in, lay it flat on the floor, or on the table. Can you lift this table up any higher? It's having to be bent over all the time.
Nope. No, I think the spring was over here. Okay, spring goes this other way.
Why'd you pick that up?
Because I had to see which way the spring went before you popped it out on me.
Well, I didn't pop it out.
Without knowing which way the spring goes, I don't know how to put the next one in because you have to go this opposite direction.
Yep. But we're getting there.
Slowly.
No, turn it back. Turn it over. Lay it back on its edge with those springs.
Missing one. so this spring will go the other direction, which will be this direction.
Alright.
And we go in there like that.
Yep. Okay, I'll put a hand here and that'll help hold it stable. Sharp. Oh, look at that. They're professional sprag assemblers. Sparg.
So I can use that, I guess.
You could. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Almost got it. Oh, son of a bitch.
I need a screwdriver, not a damn thing.
Oh, here. There's a baby
That's
screwdriver.
the one I'm looking for. What'd you hide it over there for?
I think you got it.
I think I got nothing.
Don't try this at home, folks. It's a balancing act.
Yeah, I cannot do this because that keeps moving. So
Okay.
hold that there.
Hold that there. Oh, hang on.
Let go of it. Okay, hold it
That
there. Now I can put the spring behind it to hold it.
Woohoo! Houston, we have liftoff. Now that's nice. That one just stays together all by itself.
Like that. And we're going to do the same markings on the dimples.
Dimple marking. Now, is that ring got two different sizes to it, or is it the same both ways?
I don't know.
Because I don't think it is. I think one goes in and one goes out.
There is a difference.
There is a difference. So how do you know which one's which?
I had it laid on the table correctly before. Then you moved it on me. It's all your fault.
Every time.
You watch me pick it up and move
Every
it.
damn time.
This also has a differences too.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we go over to our comic book and we look at the synchro that we're working on,
It's so funny.
which I'm not sure which one we're on right now. Should be somewhere over here like this one. And you can tell very easily that it's hard to tell which way it goes. And I would guess the tapered one goes this way. That'd be my guess.
Okay. The flat end goes in, taper end goes out.
I think this goes toward the pilot shaft. This goes that direction.
Okay.
That'd be my guess. But if you looked in the comic book, I'm sure there's some kind of a picture at some point that would actually show you something. You don't like that one?
I don't think so.
Which one do you want? This one's already together. I think that was it.
I don't think it's going to show you the difference.
This is on the other side.
That's a lid.
There's the fork.
Firkin.
There's the fork. And
Firkin forks.
so I mean, that's the picture right there. You can obviously see the shoulders out. And I can't tell the other one. So that's number 74, and let me tell you how 74 goes. Spring insert, hub assembly. Fifth gear. Output shaft assembly as described in paragraph 17, whatever. Second gear, thrust washer and snap ring. We obviously don't have that. Install third gear and one blocking ring. We do have that, I think. And assemble in paragraph 7. Line notches and installing ring gear, synchronized insert. Use a suitable drill. Drift. You're supposed to beat the hell out of the hammer. Line notches, inserts, insert 3, 4, 6. Thrust waste needles. Install first gear. What the hell is it? You can't do 15 gears at once. You're not telling me what I want to know.
And there is a big difference between them.
Oh, they talk about the speedometer drive install. Yeah, that's right there.
Yep.
Any problems, I don't have any of those parts, and I still don't see the sleeve that adapts it to the size. That must be a secret. Yeah, they conveniently are not going to tell us which way this thing goes.
We're going to take a break or we're going to keep moving?
I'm going to have to take a guess here.
Shiny side out. Make sure you don't mess those springs up.
So I'm thinking it's going to have to go this way, and the flat side I would guess would be out.
Okay. Did that work?
That was a drift. I drifted it into the hole. Now this here, you would think would have something to keep it from going back and forth, besides just this.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty damn small. Synchronizing.
See, there's a rub mark in here. Rub mark there. And this had this in here.
Yep. Yeah, that looks like it's a rub mark there.
So I'm guessing it goes like that. But see, that would be pretty tight all the time, wouldn't it? If you went this direction, there's no clearance, see?
No clearance?
Yeah, there's clearance that way too. So we get in the right spot. So I'm thinking the synchro ring is wrong.
Hmm?
That's going to fall off. Something's got to keep this gear from moving. You would think there'd be some kind of a thrusting device in there. Keep that from going out. Maybe that's where this bearing comes in. But there wouldn't be room for a snap ring.
What is this geared to then?
It supports this.
Oh, all right.
But there's nothing to keep this thing from sliding. And we have a snap ring sitting here that goes someplace. No matter where it goes, we don't know. We know this goes here. We know there's one snap ring here.
Yep.
Is there another snap ring up under here? I don't think so.
No. Oh, it could be. No.
No. Just got a big washer that goes in there. So that's our snap ring there. Oh, there was one way out here.
Okay. There's your other snap ring.
That's what the other one was at. Okay, so we got the snap ring issue figured out.
I'll come back to this side, see what's on this side of the transmission.
We still need to figure out how this goes because we don't know.
Look, you see this thing? See that right there that's sticking out? There's no. Turn it over.
Flat side.
Oh, see that right there? There's your rubbing right there. You see that? There's that rubbing. I'm calling it that. That's what I'm calling it. You see that? Put it together. Good to go. Rock and roll. Make me write bad checks. There you go. That fits better. This is rubbing there. Look, there's a lip there. See that's shiny? That's shiny. That's shiny. That's shiny.
Yeah, but this is also bigger diameter than this, see?
Yep.
This one takes up the whole gap.
All right.
So we know it goes on that way.
How much more convincing do we need to know, except for not knowing?
We still don't know where this goes, though.
All right. But let's do it.
There's a difference in
We got this
Offset.
far. We're good at taking shit apart. Once, excuse me, starting to take. We're good at reassembling. As necessary. Should probably put the camera on the. Sorry, folks. I get a bit drifty after.
Are you filming the floor?
8:30. I keep filming your toes. So.
Better my toes than your toes?
Yeah, and the bearing and other stuff laying around. Now I'm just getting your wrist, so I'm gonna come around to this side. All I'm doing is getting your wrist. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I can't find the part that slides on easy, so I just have to force it on.
Are you sure? Maybe that's why it doesn't have a snap ring. It's a press fit. Now make sure. Did you make sure you lined up those tabs with this synchro to the tabs? You got them there.
Problem is there's no stop for this thing going on.
Now it needs to go in.
It's still going.
Yeah.
I just stopped. There's nothing to keep that from coming back off.
Sure, there's no ring.
Except this over here. That's the one that keeps it going. Okay, so this here goes on here like this.
Not there. There you go.
I didn't think they would do it that way. Look how loose that thing is.
Yeah, it's a Chevy, man. It's a Chevy.
It's centered by the gear.
Yep. It's a Chevy. So we're putting that on later, right?
We need to figure out where this goes.
So now we need to.
Something's not engaging over here either.
It's not falling down.
Yeah. Not going down where it belongs.
You didn't put something back asswards in on the counter shaft, did you?
Maybe. Unless that's straight. That might be straight. It just looks off.
Yeah, that's straight. It's dead center.
Okay, so we need to figure out if this is on correct. Because we don't know.
Put that bearing in before you put it in. Put the bearing in. Let it down a little bit. Ouch. Okay, back to the other end. Likes how he cleans his parts.
Works. See how there's a flat spot on it?
Oh yeah, you need that.
That's what that's for.
Put some goop on that. Oh, so it clears that bearing.
You got it.
Oh, I'm so smart. Oh, yeah, more dirty parts.
Perfect. I'm a clean shirt. You gotta put other stuff in there yet too.
Yeah, well, that's it.
That's a different amount of grease.
Ooh, that's virgin.
Fancy stuff there. Look at that.
Oh, I'm tired.
Fred's tired.
I got up at, what time did you go to bed?
2.
I got up at 3.
Got up at noon.
Played golf. Oh, bearings?
Oh, listen. Oh,
If you're going to throw bearings in the hole, let me show the hole. A hole.
something don't look right.
Something don't look right. Keep moving.
Yep.
Keep moving.
There's a big ball bearing in there too. We don't know what it's for. That's a roll pin.
Oh!
Gotta clean our bearings off because they're all sitting in a bunch of damn rusty ass bolts.
Really?
Yep, really.
That faces are clean. Want to take a break?
Nope. Got a clean shirt right here.
There we go. The high performance cleaning
Tools, yeah. You
tools.
like that? It's pretty good, wasn't it?
Sure you got enough grease in to hold them in place?
Yeah, it's not for what this is, but we'll put some more here in a minute. It appears as they're going to float around quite a bit. You would think there'd be some kind of a thrust washer in there. Do they show anything?
We're on the right page.
The wrong way.
Come on. No, it just shows the 64 and 65, which are the washer and the roller bearings. Then it shows 63. So it's 63 roller bearings, 64 bearings thrust needle, 65 race thrust. That's it. You're done.
Didn't say anything?
Nope.
There's no washer in there?
Nope.
Where's it at?
Look, right here's the shaft. Follow it up, and that's it. That's the bearings you just put in. There's the washer. There's that. And then there's that gear set.
And there's a flat spot that matches a gear.
Yeah. So I'll come back around here. That's pretty good now.
And that fell off.
Yeah, we almost got this thing together.
Except I don't know which way that goes. My guess it goes in some direction.
Well, is there something it's supposed to not hit? And that's why it had that cut in it?
It's an offset difference.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if there's something that's going to hit.
No, there's an offset because of the fork location, I would guess. But something's going to keep it from being rolled.
Well, let's get it together and see. Keep going.
So it looks appears that it is number 76 and 78. So we're going to look in here. Alright, we'll just investigate and we'll be back.
Thank you.